What is up, you guys? It's your host, Galadon. Yes, Clash Royale action, and today's episode all about chests. We are going to grab some chests, and today... Okay, that didn't sound right. We're going to... There's always chests that you want and you can't have. No. There's chests... Alright, so there's chests in the shop, and I'm going to open up these chests right now. But this is also about your chests. About me grabbing your chest. About me opening your chests. Your chests. Remember Galadon open my chest? Hashtag Galadon open my chest. We are going to get to that in just a moment. That is going to continue as part of the holiday season. But right now, we're going to go ahead and open these chests. And so we're on the second one here for $9.99. The magical chest. There we go. Opening the magical chest. And really kind of hoping we'll get something cool. Now, the gem value in these is fantastic. So it works out really well no matter what you get inside. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, it's good, but it's Sparky. It's just, you never know. Someday Sparky might be super great. So it's always good to keep on working on your legendary cards. So pretty good luck getting a legendary out of a magical chest. But on to this. Check this out. $19.99. Now, if you have the funds for this, this is amazing. I mean, you're getting $50 worth of gems plus a super magical chest. So it's like... It is worth about 80 bucks. So we're going to pick it up right here. Again, you guys are going to have an opportunity for this because we're going to continue to do Galadon Open My Chest. It's also happening on Mob Crush on Christmas Day. So make sure you follow me on Mob Crush. Make sure you are subscribed here. And maybe, wait a minute, 18 epics. I think that's 22, 23. Think this should be, yes, another log. Only 19 to go to max out my log, but man, 2 legendaries out of 2 chests. Pretty amazing luck. In fact, I don't know, man. Maybe it's like gambling, but 2 chests in a row, 2 legendary cards. What are the chances? What are the chances we could... okay. What do you think? Yes? No? Maybe? All right, I can't resist. Let's go ahead and do it. 1 super magical just to see what we can grab out of here. Maybe they did this to me on purpose, kind of reeled me in. And maybe we can get... Okay, we need to see 22 or 23 epics first. Uh-oh, they gotta all come right here. Oh, 11, all right, so that means, yep. Well, we needed tornadoes, so that's the good thing about the tornado card. We're building up towards maxing that one out eventually as well. So, alright, so we did okay. Here's our deck. Kind of a troll bait style deck that I've been playing with lately. And I'm trying to decide where to play it. The Electro Wizard... No, you know what? Let's go ahead. We've pushed to the top of the clan. Let's go ahead and just start another grand challenge and see how far we can go without using elite barbs. Everybody is using elite barbs these days. Some of these cards in here could be good counters to the elite barbs, though. It was actually before the Elite Barbarian buff that I was using a deck very similar to this for a while. Yay. Now, in the meantime, as we start forward with the princess here, gonna put up some screenshots of the winners from Galadon Open My Chest from the previous episodes. Now, this pretty much has happened on Twitter as far as people tweeting me a picture of the chest they want opened and hashtag Galadon Open My Chest, and the other qualifications were they have to be a subscriber, they have to be following me on Twitter, and they should probably say please. Oh, and also you should specify whether you need a Google Play or an iTunes gift card. So those were the qualifications, and these were some of the winners. Unfortunately, some of the winners weren't real good about getting back to me either, so I'm not sure what happened there. But we had a few winners that I selected, and they never sent me back a video or a screenshot. In fact, I don't think I got any videos from anybody. That would be fantastic. But at the very least, a screenshot up in the DMs. Hit me up in the DMs and send me a screenshot if you do win. That would be greatly appreciated because, as is always important to me, it's very important that I show you guys that these giveaways are real, that real people are winning these things. It's just one of the ways that I try to give back to the Clash community that has been so good to me for so very long. You guys are amazing, and this is just the least I can do to try to help out. So, speaking of helping out, Skeleton Army gonna try to stop... Oh, that was bad. Alright, Elite Barb's gonna get to the tower. Nicely timed Zap Spell, wipe me out there. And those Elite Barbs just about took that tower down. He is ahead, but we've got damage on his tower as well. We're continuing to scroll through the winners here on the right-hand side. more DMs, more screenshots of people opening legendary chests. Generally, I try to send $10 gift cards. That way it can be enough for you to open a legendary chest, obviously. Check out the simultaneous towers there, you guys, as we both lose the tower at the same time. Or also that $9.99 offer that people get in the shop from time to time. Also that as well, trying to help people out there. Here you can see another person got to buy that offer because of the gift card that I sent them. Now, unfortunately, you guys, right now, I only have access to US gift cards. I am apologizing for that repeatedly. I know that a lot of my audience is not in the US, and unfortunately, it's just because I live in the US, it's tough to get anything else but US gift cards. But I will tell you this, I kind of have a lot of them. So yeah, I have a lot of gift cards, and I am giving them out constantly on Mob Crush. I'm hoping you guys have checked me out over there, have followed me on Mob Crush. That's where I live stream, www.mobcrush.com/Galadon. If you follow me there, you've got a chance of getting notified and getting into a stream where I give away gift cards. Almost every stream, but the Christmas stream is going to be even bigger and better than normal. We're going to give away a ton of gift cards on the Christmas stream. So this battle about to wrap up. You can see this deck is working out pretty well. Now his zap was down right here, and that helps me get those elite barbs out of the way. The zap is absolutely disaster for the Skarmy when you try to use it to counter the elite barbs. Here I'm going to have to throw in a miner trying to stop the damage from the graveyard. The minion horde not going to help out. They're going to wander off. And a goblin barrel on his tower because he used his zap. We were watching for that throughout this entire battle. Every time he used his zap, that was really my cue to throw in a goblin barrel to try to take him down. So here, once again, his zap was still down. The Skarmy gets through, wipes out the barbarians, and the miner is going to get to the tower. A little more chip damage. You can see Desperation has got the tombstone there. Here comes the zap on top of the goblin barrel, and that finally does it with a minion horde there. And a fantastic close game. He double good lucked me, so I took that as bad manners. I don't know, but he double good lucked me, and when people say that, personally, it feels to me like they're saying you got lucky that you beat me, and so that may be why I kind of threw back just a little bit of holiday bad manners back in his face. All right, so we're gonna just go right back into the grand challenge, battle number 2, using the exact same deck as before. And I'm just gonna review one more time for you guys that want #Galadon open my chest. Show up in a Mob Crush stream. Make sure you're subbed here. Make sure you're following me on mobcrush.com. And the keys to the tweets, #Galadon open my chest. Specify Google Play or iTunes. Say please, that always helps. Show an image of what you want me to open for you with the gift card. And then last but certainly not least, please do follow up and send me an image of what you get when you open that chest, because I would love to share it, like I said, just to make sure that everybody sees that it's actually real. Alright, so again, you guys noticing I'm facing another set of elite barbarians. I'm sorry, don't blame me when the nerf happens, but you absolutely know, there is no doubt in my mind they will be nerfed. Okay, but it's kind of the way the game works. It's always going to be a little bit out of balance. It's rare that there is a card or a troop that is going to be super strong and is going to stay that way. Right now in Clash of Clans, Lavalunion, super strong balloons are just incredibly strong, and it's just going to cycle around. There's going to be a meta. Right now, really, it's the elite barb meta. I feel like a lot of people also using giants with elite barbs. Maybe, you know, just maybe the Electro Wizard is going to be a great counter to the elite barbarians. It's really hard to say. It's the interesting thing about this game works. There's several different ways to nerf a card. Here you can see he's trying the elite barbarian Rage, which was a fun thing that I tried recently, and luckily I was ready for him there. The Inferno Tower lasted just long enough to pull those elite barbs off, and we didn't see any damage from the barbs on the tower. So we have worked his right tower pretty far down. Gonna go ahead and throw in the Goblin Barrel on top of the Miner, and zapping the minions. Uh-oh. Feels bad, man. Yes, that is a level 8 we're playing, and that is one of the terrible things about being level 8 in these challenges, and that is when things happen like your opponent one-shot zapping your minions, or maybe you not being able to one-shot zap your opponent's Goblin Barrel. that is probably just about as bad. When you drop the zap spell like that, and it doesn't take out the goblins from the goblin barrel, hashtag feels bad, man. It really does. So I took his tower down, a bit of an advantage here, but nonetheless, those elite barbarians, I don't care if you're level 8 or level 9, they are still tough. Luckily, time is going to count down. We're going to put this win in the bank and on our way to the next battle. And again, on our way to giving away more gift cards. So I hate to keep hammering at you guys, but this is kind of a longer episode. So I'm going to remind you guys to follow me on Mob Crush, to follow me on Twitter, and to subscribe right here. All right, so Team Main 47 goes down. There is another win in the Grand Challenge, and we're not going to waste any time popping right back into it again. What do you want to bet we see another set of Elite Barbs? So I am kind of liking this deck. It's a fun deck to play. It's fast. You guys know that I prefer to play fast decks. And here's my favorite opening move. The Skeleton Army and the Miner. And, oh, the Zap is going to be a little bit late. But it gets in there, takes the Skarmy down, and we do grab almost 1,000 hit points off the tower right from the start. Now we are going to face a counter. The Log also a little bit late. Didn't work out quite as well. The Zap should have probably been on the minions rather than on the goblins because the Log took care of the other goblins. The minions should have been zapped, so that was a mistake of my own. And quickly, we're even. The first trade was about 900 hit points off of each tower, so even though I felt pretty good about my first push, his first push did a great job. Now right here, check this out. Skeleton Army going to skirt underneath the Lava Hound, get to the tower, the Inferno Tower on the Lava Hound, and that tower up there, big trouble. That is about another 1,000 hit points off his tower. Now we just got to try to control this huge group of small units. Works out pretty well, and there we go. So this exchange, the second big exchange, works out in my favor by about 900 hit points. He didn't really hit my tower at all that time. The Inferno Tower, the perfect counter right there, got there just in time, and the Zap spell cleaned up everybody else. All right, so we've got about a minute and a half left. I throw the princess down the left. Got to work on that wizard. Miner going in after the tower by himself this time. Skarmy and the Log is going to take care of them. Unfortunately, the Goblin Barrel went down, and that Wizard, man, just a solid Wizard, takes out the Minion Horde. Actually a pretty fair exchange, but check out the damage on my left tower, you guys. That's about cut in half right there in one solitary push. Now, the difference, though, my opponent is pushing 2 towers. I'm just pushing 1, and that's 1-0. So now, with 60 seconds left, I just have to protect both of these towers that are both pretty badly damaged, but neither one really in that much danger of going down. So it's just a matter of holding my opponent off. You knew the Lava Hound was coming, getting ready to protect the Inferno Tower, dropping the Skarmy, dropping the Log on the Barrel Goblins, and the Skarmy maybe not the greatest thing right there. The Lava Hound is going to go down, putting the Zap on the Goblins and some of the Fire Spirits. 30 seconds left. Princess helping defend. It looks like he really is not going to have an opportunity for another big push. So we're going to make him defend a little bit here with the Miner and the Skeleton Army moving in. This time the Minion Horde goes right on top of the Lava Hound, wipes him out, and another Zap spell. So many small units working out pretty well, easily countering all of those units together as they bunch up like that. Just dropping the Zap. Arrows would have been even better. Another set of arrows on my poor princess, but it doesn't matter. Time is going to count down, and it is going to be another Grand Challenge win with the, I don't know what you call this, mass, small units, bait, goblin barrel. It's a swarm deck, it really is. So let's go back in. There we go. That was win number 3. Okay, we've got time for one more. One more, and we will go up against White Raw. Okay, it looks like maybe, is that a Russian clan of some sort? So right now, in the challenges, I'm seeing almost exclusively either Elite Barbs or Lava Hounds, and I've actually seen a combination of both. So we drop the princess in the back, kind of waiting. There it is. And this time he drops it right on the river, so this guy going kind of aggressive. And I had the Inferno Tower up, luckily for me. Skeleton Army is ready to defend. Going to put it down just in case. If something came in that was going to wipe out the Inferno Tower, I'd throw the Skarmy down here. I don't really need it. We're going to go ahead and do the Miner, Skeleton Army, and the Log getting ready to protect the Skeleton Army. Not really needed, and, ooh, oh, come on. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man, that feels so good. In one fell swoop, the big push. Okay. All right, we got to try to slow down these barbs. Hopefully it doesn't take out my Minion Horde. Goblin Barrel on my princess. Okay, I can handle that. That's okay. because he didn't even touch that right tower. We're going to throw pressure on his left tower now. Just keep him on his heels. Just make it so he can't really put any big push together. And that's fantastic damage. That's just about half, more than half off that left tower and a little bit off the king's tower as well. This battle suddenly shaping up to be really in my favor right now. So again, you guys, put together those hashtag Galadon open my chests. I'm also doing the I made my own legendary. If you guys have seen that in a previous episode, it's hashtag made my own legendary. Make a legendary card using that website that I mentioned in the video, and you could pick up a gift card that way as well. You guys saw the picture. I've got gift cards all over the place. I've got gift cards for days, you guys, and I'm ready to give them out. All right. Princess going to help defend against the smaller units. On the right-hand side, that Mega Minion. Oh, the Princess helped cross lane as well, and the Mega Minion only got one shot on the tower. All right, Goblin Barrel and the Miner. I figure he dropped his Fireball. Oop, he had a log, so we'll wait for the log to pass, and then we'll drop the Skeleton Army. Skeleton Army, and okay, Zap's not going to work. Another log maybe for the Barbs. Maybe Zap on everybody. That kind of worked out. Look at that tower. Is that 11 hit points? That's 11 hit points left on that tower. Go ahead and crush it with a Goblin Barrel. 30 seconds left. Now we just got to stop this push right here with the Barbs, with the Lava Hound. Come on, Inferno Tower, get on the Lava Hound. Skeleton Army going underneath. It doesn't seem like a good counter, but if you check it out, usually, okay, until the log came in, it helps because it pulls the Fire Spirits away from the tower and gives you time to control them with whatever else is in the area. Now, we're counting down. We've got him 2-0. We're just kind of putting insult on top of injury right here. Time is going to count down. This is going to wrap up with a big 2-0, nearly 3-0, but it looks like it's going to be a 2-0 win, and that is our 4th challenge victory in a row. But that's about all we're going to have time for, because again, this episode isn't about me, it's about you guys. It's about hashtag Galadon open my chest. So let me know, follow me, subscribe, hit a thumbs up for the video if you like the concept. Stay tuned for update and sneak peek information, and of course, have a fantastic rest of your day. And in life as in Clash of Clans, always be optimistic, always give it your all, don't do anything halfway. Remember, make every attack a full attack.